Hi guys, Ian here, and this is the ROSESELSA QuietSea Mark II, and it is a single dynamic driver IEM retailing at $70 US. So if you want to find out more, do check out the unaffiliated link down in the description below. So over the past 2 weeks, I've been trying out this QuietSea 2, listening to a variety of genre of music like jazz, hip-hop, R&B, electronic, acoustics, and using my phone, my DAB, my dongles to get a full test on this IEM, and I'm here to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions about this ROSESELSA QuietSea. So let's begin first with the accessories, and this is the retail box that it comes in. In front you got this very cute anime girl, and at the back there's a whole bunch of information and specs. So let me read that out to you. The impedance is 19 ohms, sensitivity is 126, and the frequency range is 10 to 40,000 hertz, though we won't be able to hear that wide of a range. Now inside you get a user guide, a cleaning cloth, a cleaning brush as well, some stickers, and a Velcro strap for your cable, and this acrylic standee of an anime girl. And yeah, so you can, stick it somewhere, put it somewhere, display it. And this coin pouch thing whereby you can put your IEM inside. It'll protect your IEM from scratches, but it will not prevent any crushes or any physical pressure on it. But yeah, it's a pretty nice PU leather, yeah, kind of pouch, and you get a whole bunch of ear tips, two types of ear tips. The first type is the standard ear tip, alright, and this is the silicone ear tips, and you get 4 sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large. And you get the sound cocoon oval bore liquid silicone ear tips, whereby it comes with that 4 sizes as well, so quite a lot of ear tips. And you get this cable, which is terminated with a 3.5mm headphone jack, and the cable is braided. It's got a 4-core cable, yeah, and it's fabric, yeah, fabric cable. Ear hooks are nice and soft, right? The cable itself is very nice, soft type of material, and is very comfortable to use. So overall, ROSESELSA has done quite well in the accessories department. They seem to have listened to feedback from previous versions, and they gave quite a lot of accessories. They improved the ear tips as well, more variety, and yeah, overall very good range of accessories. Alright, so let's move on to the design and build quality. And in keeping with a more traditional build approach, the QuietSea has a hybrid shell, aluminum alloy for part of the body, which is the inner shell, and it's got a transparent polycarbonate window in the middle, so you can see the inside, and another metal faceplate right in front here. The shape is small, alright, it's a small to medium maybe size kind of IEM. It's not overly flashy, but it's tastefully done. And just to highlight on some of the updates over the first version, the connector have been changed to 2-pin instead of MMCX, which is now a more conventional way of connecting your IEM amongst the IEM segment, and it's more reliable. The nozzle shape is round, right now it's round, and it's got this metal perforated filter, and the shell is lighter. It's actually, yeah, feels almost close to nothing in my palm. The build feels solid, the materials are good for the price, machining is good. Transparency gives a visual cue of some of the internals, which is a nice touch. The cable connectors are well made. No obvious weak points or joints so far. If anything, I'll be cautious with the tip of the nozzle, and make sure I'll clean it so that it doesn't gunk up. Alright, so let's move on to the fit and comfort. And after 2 weeks with multiple listening sessions, some up to 2 hours, here's what I think. Now the shape is ergonomic for a shallow to moderate insertion, because the nozzles are not long, pretty short, and it doesn't push too far in to your ear canal, which is good for people who dislike deep insertion. Now the lighter shell also helps because using it for a long period of time, I don't feel much fatigue around the ears. Now as for the seal, it depends on the ear tips, and I actually really like this cocoon ear tips, the oval shaped ear tips, and they gave me a very good isolation. So just mix and match your ear tips and make sure you get a good seal. And the noise isolation is pretty decent if you get a good seal. It's not studio quiet kind of level, but good enough for commuting and maybe in a noisy cafe. So in short, it is very usable for long sessions. I slept with it as well, and assuming you use the right ear tips. Now let's talk about the sound. And first, let's go through the technical performance of this. Now in terms of soundstage, is moderately wide. It doesn't feel like a tiny or boxed-in room, but equally, it's not really wide as well. So it's moderately wide. There's a respectable sense of depth, especially with tracks that have reverb or spatial effects. The height is pretty average. The width is a little bit more emphasized than the height, in my opinion. Now in terms of imaging, it's also pretty decent. Instruments are placed fairly cleanly. You can follow the stereo panning well. Localization is also generally good as well, so you can identify where the instruments are. It's not ultra precise like multi-driver BAs or hybrid IEMs, but it's acceptable for a well-tuned single dynamic driver in this price point. Now in terms of detail retrieval and resolution, I'm actually pretty surprised by this. Given the warm, bassy sound signature, I can hear some details in the distance, which is somewhat masked. Closer and medium level kind of sound, I can hear more details like vocal ornamentation or string harmonics, cymbal decays, and they do come through well. So if the recording of the track that you're listening to is good, then you will hear subtleties. It's not reference level, but more than what many competing fun IEMs in this price point can deliver. Now there's some softness to it, fast transients, especially in the treble and upper treble area where it's sharp, and the bass decay is not razor fast as well. More on that on the tone and timbre, but the trade-off is a bit more forgiving and is a less fatiguing sound. Alright, so now let's talk about the tone and timbre. So overall, it's got a warm and fun sound. It has a richness in the lower mids. The mid bass will give it body, especially to male vocals and guitars. So it's not really neutral. So if you're used to neutral or bright IEMs, this IEM here will feel a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more lush. Okay, so let's take a look at the sound signature of this QuietSea 2. I will post my graph somewhere up here for you guys to take a look. First, let's go through the sub bass. Sub bass is deep. It's got a very heavy weight to it. You will feel it, and it extends really well as well. It isn't very fast type of rumble, but for bass lovers, it's satisfying that low rumble craving. So if you're a bass head, this actually may suit your liking. As for the mid bass, it's a bit prominent. It provides that warmth and that energy as well. So if the track is bass heavy, QuietSea 2 leans towards that as well. It's slightly slow in the decay, and it bleeds as well. So The bass notes linger a little bit more, giving a sense of fullness, but it risks smearing into the the mids as well. So yeah, it does bleed into the mids in my opinion. Now in terms of the mids, the lower mids are rich and full-bodied. There's a slight recess just above the mid bass, but it recovers. Upper mids have some gain because it actually bleeds into the pinna gain as well, which helps the presence of vocals or instruments, but tuned so that they do not become harsh. Okay, female vocals are pleasant, and male vocals, they shine heartily. In terms of pinna gain, there's a perceptible rise in the upper mids and the low treble, which adds clarity to the vocals and instruments without becoming sibilant. This is roughly around the 3000 Hz region, and this will help with intelligibility and how energetic it is in the track. Now in terms of treble, the extension is decent, but it leans towards a safe kind of tuning. The sparkle is there, but it's not for those who wants ultra airy, ultra bright treble. It is pretty decent in terms of the brightness. It's more of a polished finish rather than a raw brilliance when it comes to the treble. Alright, okay, so that's the overall sound signature of this QuietSea 2. Let's compare this with another IM like the SimGod EW300. Now the QuietSea 2 has more bass, is more weighted as well, is warmer, is not as sharp, alright, it's not as sibilant as well, and it's got more body to the overall sound that it produces. So if you prefer clarity and brightness, you might lean towards the EW300. But if you want more musicality and less fatigue, I would say the QuietSea 2 is a bit more attractive. Alright, so let's conclude. The ROSESELSA QuietSea 2 is not for the purists who want neutral flat response or fastest, tightest bass, but that's okay. It doesn't pretend to be. It's quite obvious, it is well-tuned, fun IEM that is warm and musically engaging rather than a technical showiness kind of IEM. So for its price point, $70, it delivers a lot of value. Solid build, excellent accessories, a cable that you won't immediately swap out, a pleasant fit, a sound signature that satisfies those who prefer richness over a razor-sharp resolution. So if I were to recommend this, it's great for listeners who enjoy genres like hip-hop, R&B, rap, electronic, perhaps pop. People who want something relaxing and pleasant for long listening sessions, travelers, commuters who want bass and comfort, and those who are not bothered by a slight blur in a very complicated or congested track. This is not really ideal for fans of acoustic folk, classical or orchestral music where detail in the upper harmonics and sharp transient response matter a lot, and it's not for those people who want neutral or reference listening or for editing or precise mixing, and also it's not for those who find bass bleeds into the mids unacceptable. Alright, so in short, the QuietSea is a strong choice in the warm, fun, bass-leaning, but not reckless camp. So if you're in that camp and you accept its compromises, which is slower bass decay, less treble sparkle, you get much more enjoyable listening session, especially for everyday use. So for what it is, ROSESELSA actually has done pretty well for this QuietSea 2. And that's it for my overall thoughts and opinions about this ROSESELSA QuietSea 2. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name is Ian. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.